Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively on there forever. We're gonna talk about the Kings. They got blown out in this one, 134 to 90. They didn't even score 100 points. The Kings go to 19 and 54 and 6 and 29 on the road. The Hornets go to 38 and 34 and 18 and 17 at home. They just getting better and better and better, and their record is showing the same thing, and that's what you wanted to see. Although they ain't beating the greatest teams, you still got to win games to make the playoffs, regardless if they're supposed to be easy or hard. And they got this one, and they actually won the season series 2-0. They beat the Kings twice this season, and they ain't gonna play them to next season because the Kings ain't making the play-in or the playoffs. And then you look at the Charlotte Hornets. They won the first quarter 34 to 25. They won the second quarter 38 to 22. They won the third quarter 41 to 29. But they didn't really dominate the fourth. They won it 21 to 14, but they didn't really have to because the game was out of reach already at that point. Maxime ended up playing 30 minutes. He ended up having 16 points. He went 6 of 14 from the field. He went 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 7 boards. He had 2 turnovers and a personal foul. It was a minus 42 in plus minus. You would take a game like this. He just learning. He's just going out there playing, getting quick touches, getting good looks, just going out there trying to get better, trying to keep his confidence high, and just playing the game the right way. That's all you can do. DeMar DeRozan, obviously, he's a guy you target because, other guys are out. So you just look at it. We can slow him down or take him out of the game. The game becomes much easier. 7 points for him. He went 3 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. This is a disappointing game for him. He probably felt that I understand what they're going to try to do, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get the shots I like, going to make the plays I like, and it's going to work out for me, but it really didn't in this one. 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive board out of the 4. No personal fouls, and a minus 29 and plus minus. Malik Monk, 30 minutes, 7 points. He went 3 of 13 from the field. He went 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. But he did get 14 assists. I mean, he wants to shoot. He wants to score. But somebody had to find guys that was open if you get that much attention like he was getting tonight. And it was just about just making quick, fast reads. And it ended up working out for him. No turnovers in the steal, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 39. And plus minus Devin Carter, 34 minutes. He had 18 points. He went 7 of 15 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and was a minus 36 and plus minus. He ended up scoring the most points in the starting lineup. He ended up having the jump shot going, the drives going, just understanding how to score, when to score, and when not to is important. Basketball IQ is how you can be really successful in this league, and you just hope that he continues to learn that and see that and just play as well as he did tonight or better in the future. And then Patrick Baldwin Jr., a slept-on player, he's getting a little bit more burn because of injuries, because the season is over. Let's see what he's about. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he can do. He only had 5 points. This ain't the greatest game to have when you get 28 minutes. But he also went 1 of 3 from the 3-point line. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, a steal, and a block. So he tried. He played as hard as he could. It just you want him to do a little bit more, in my personal opinion. Especially if this is the lineup you're going to throw out there. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a minus 28 and plus minus. Doug McDermott and the rest of the bench all scored. He ended up going 4 of 8 from the field and 1 of 4 from 3, which is funny because he's mainly out there for threes, but he made more 2-pointers than he made threes tonight. He had 1 rebound, 2 assists, no turnovers, and a block, 1 personal foul. He was a minus 10 and plus minus. Dylan Cardwell played 24 minutes. He had 6 points. He went 3 of 8 from the field. As long as he's guarding the paint and rebounding at a high level, those are just the fundamental things you want him to do. He had 11 rebounds. He had a block. He had 3 turnovers and an assist. He had 7 offensive rebounds, and he also did have 5 personal fouls. That's too many in 24 minutes, but at the same time, he's slower. He's still learning how to protect the rim. He's still learning how to be physical without getting in foul trouble. So that's something that you just want to see him continue to see and develop in the future. And then Plowden gave him a big night, 22 points in 36 minutes off the bench. That was game high for the Kings. He also took the most shots, which was 17, and he did go 9 of 17 from the field. That's good. He went 3 of 8 from 3. Like I said, teams are going to dare him to shoot threes until he makes them consistently. If he doesn't make them consistently, you're going to live with it. He also made a free throw because he did attack the basket a lot. He did get some nice alley-oops and nice finishes around the rim in this one. He was having fun and playing a good game. But he did have 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal. Also, 3 personal fouls and was a minus 25 and plus minus. And then you look at the Charlotte Hornets, everybody that was available ended up playing in this one. Miles Bridges didn't have to do much. He ended up getting 9 points. He was the only starter not scoring double figures in points. He went 4 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 8 boards, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 28 and plus minus. I mean, the 3-point shot wasn't working, but a good thing he can score in the paint or near it. And good thing he helped on the glass. You have to do that. Musa, he got 17 and 11. They kept leaving him open. They kept forgetting about him, and he kept making them pay for it. He went 6 of 7 from the field, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. He did have 2 assists, 1 turnover, a steal, and 2 blocks. His protect that paint, be near it. Make sure guys are working for their baskets. Make sure you could test shots or block them. He was able to do that. 5 offensive boards, no personal foul, in a plus 26 and plus minus. Brendan Miller, 27 minutes, 13 points. He went 5 of 15 from the field, 3 of 10 from 3. He took a nice dunk in this one. He also made some wide open threes and missed most of them. In this one, though, he didn't shoot the greatest in this game, mainly because he shot a lot of threes and didn't have it going. But he did have 3 rebounds and 6 assists. He also had 2 turnovers and a steal. He had 1 offensive board, 4 personal fouls, and was a plus 30 and plus minus. LaMelo Ball played 23 minutes. He had 20 points. That was good because he also went 7 of 16 from the field and 6 of 13 from 3. He made some tough threes, and it's like we rather you take that. If you make it, there's nothing we could have did. We don't want to foul you. He didn't make any free throws. He didn't take any free throws. So that's just what you have to give. We have to give you some space. We have to give you some room. So if you make the shots, we live with it. That's all you can look at it as if you're the Kings. And it was their night. He also had 8 assists. He's finding them shooters. He's getting to the paint. He's kicking it out. He just has the right team around him, and you're seeing them having fun. You're seeing them have that joy, and you're seeing them smile a lot more because the wins are coming, and he's also putting up good numbers. He had 2 steals, 1 offensive board, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 32 and plus minus. Kyle Knippel, 21 minutes. He had 14 points. He went 5 of 12 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. Good 3-point shooting from Khan. No surprise there. That's one thing he's been doing real good this entire season. And then obviously you're trying to find a way to score other ways because they run you out off the 3-point line. Didn't really work that well for him in this one, but he didn't shoot terrible anyway. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and was a plus 28. And plus minus, Grant Williams played 17 minutes. He took a wide open 3. He missed it. He still gave you 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, and a block. He had 1 personal foul, was a plus 9 and plus minus. Xavier Tillman made a free throw and missed 1. That was all he did. Offensively, scoring wise, he did have 3 assists and 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, and a steal. He also had 2 offensive boards, 1 personal foul, and was a minus 2. And plus minus, Ryan played 22 minutes. He had 6 points. He went 3 of 4 from the field. He missed his only 3, which ended up being his only miss, but he scored all the other shots by the rim. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers. He also had 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 22. And plus minus, Kobe White has been really, really good for them because he basically can score really quick, and he also is a decent passer. So they knew that he's going to be a guy that's going to really come in and give them some really good scoring, and he just was unguardable tonight for them. He went 6 of 8 from 3 and 9 of 12 from the field, and also went 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 5 boards. He also had 1 assist and no turnovers. He had no personal fouls and was a plus 26 and plus minus. I mean, he's a really good scorer, man. If that jump shot is falling and he's breaking you down with them handles, you got to pick. Do you want him to blow by me, get to the free throw line, or make a floater or a layup, or do I want to give him up a mid-range or a 3? I'm glad I ain't got to guard the man, but he made it tough for them to do that in this game. Josh Green, 17 minutes, 6 points. He ended up going 2 of 4 from 3. Got to be happy with that. Good looks, high percentage looks, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal. No personal foul, plus 13 and plus minus. Trey Mann, 7 minutes. He went 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. His looks was good, and he was able to make them. He had 1 turnover, no personal foul, and a minus 2 and plus minus. Zion James, 21 minutes. He had 8 points. He went 3 of 7, though, from the field, but finished also 2 of 4 from 3. So he made the wide open threes, couldn't really get into other shots around the rim or near it. to go. He did have 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 turnover and a steal. He did also have 3 personal fouls and was a +8 and plus minus. And then Liam McNeely, 10 minutes, he had 7 points. He went 2 or 3 from the field. He made his only 3. He did go 2 or 2 from the free throw line. He had the most rebounds off the bench, which was 6. He also had 1 turnover, no personal foul, and was a +2 and plus minus. And then you look at the comparisons: 51% from the Hornets, 41% from the Kings, 47% from 3 for the Hornets, 32% from the Kings, and then 75% from the free throw line for the Hornets, 64% for the Kings, and then 57 rebounds for the Hornets, 35 for the Kings, 32 assists for the Hornets, 27 for the Kings, 13 turnovers for the Hornets, 12 for the Kings, 7 steals for the Hornets, 4 for the Kings, and then 5 blocks for the Hornets, 3 for the Kings, 12 offensive rebounds for the Hornets, 10 for the Kings, and then 45 defensive rebounds for the Hornets, 25 for the Kings, and then 16 personal fouls for the Hornets, 15 for the Kings. There's not much to say about this one. They got killed on the glass. They got outscored. They got outshot, especially from 3. The Hornets picked them apart a lot in this game too, and that didn't help obviously. And then they played solid defense on guys, and even when they had slacked a little bit defensively, the Kings didn't really take full advantage of it a lot, and they missed some easy ones themselves. So this is a game that the Kings was supposed to lose and the Hornets was supposed to win. Hornets been blowing games like this years ago. They ain't doing it now. So at least they grown and matured and finally start figuring out what they need to do each possession on both ends of the court, and they're showing commitment to it. They're showing that they trust what the coaches out there preaching and teaching and trying to get them to do, and they also playing a part in doing their role on both ends of the court, and also just having fun out there and just putting on the show. So that's what the NBA team's supposed to do. They checking all boxes right now, and we'll see what they do in the play-in or the playoffs, and that's going to be their biggest test because they haven't been that far as a group, and now they're getting closer till they go. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace, and I'll see y'all later today, hopefully more analysis.